Yogi, Bree here. We are going to work with a strap today. So we're going to do some movements with our strap on our back and when we are standing. And we're going to be doing basically the exact same thing that we're doing laying down that we are standing. So we're going to do it laying down first. So when you're ready, go ahead and find your way onto your back. Just a reminder, if you don't have a fancy strap like this lying around anywhere, you can use a shirt, you can use a towel, you can use anything as long as it's going to feel good on your body. And then one more thing before we get started. There's controversy on where we're supposed to put the strap onto our foot, so I'm just going to talk about it now. I think whatever feels best on your body is what feels best on your body. So if you like putting the strap around the sole of your foot, that's a-okay. If you want to put it around the ball of your foot, that's where I like to put my strap. I just feel really stable. And then I've had a few teachers have us put it on the heel of our foot. This is where all of the stability comes from. So wherever you want to put that strap works best for you. Sometimes my foot cramps if my strap is here. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to break my foot off if my strap is here. And sometimes if my strap is here, I feel like it's going to slip off. So it's whatever works best on your body. I encourage you to try all three options. And then you make the decision for yourself because, again, it's your body. So when you're ready, if you haven't done so already, find yourself on your back. You can have your knees bent like this, or you can have your legs straightened out long. I like my knees bent. Let one hand come on your heart and one hand come on your lower belly. And close your eyes. Just start to breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Trying to feel your ribs expand as you inhale and exhale. Maybe your belly's rising and falling as you inhale and exhale. Maybe you can even feel those collarbones rise and fall. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest. A good hug here. We're going to release our right leg down. We're just going to hug our left knee in. Now you have options. You can bend this leg, the right leg, or you can have it straight out. If you have it straight out, both of your toes are pulling into your shins. No weak toes. Both of your toes are pulling into your shins. And then I want your shoulders on the floor and your head on the floor. So I don't want to see this. So release those shoulders. And you're pulling your knee into your chest. You're not pulling your chest towards your knee. So hanging out here. If this is better, then that's okay as well. Breathing here. We're just going to test out the water. So left hand on left knee, right hand onto our hip. We're going to open that leg to the side. Yeah, always pulling those toes back, keeping those shoulders on the floor. Breathing here. Getting a stretch on the inside of that left thigh. And then we're going to come back to center. We're going to cross it over. Right hand onto left knee, left hand comes out by our side. We're going to let our hip come all the way off the mat and come down. My toes are not touching the floor. You can't see, but my toes and my knees are not touching the floor. I'm only going as much as my shoulder can stay on the mat. So my hand is on my knee, on my thigh. Come all the way back to center. Whew. Hug that knee in a little bit deeper. Maybe almost coming into your armpit here. And then we're going to switch. Right leg comes up, left leg releases down. Remember, you can have this bent knee here if you'd like to. I like to keep mine straight out long. Pull those toes into your shins and get that knee closer to your chest while keeping those shoulders on the floor. Breathing here. Right hand on right knee, left hand onto left hip, open up, get a good stretch on that right side. Inside of that thigh. Remember, we're keeping our left hip down. And then we're going to come back to center. And we're going to go over to the other side. Left hand comes onto right knee, cross it over. Woo, and if you pop, that's okay. See, my knee is not touching the floor, and neither is my toes. And I'm looking over my right fingertips. Breathing here. Come all the way back to center. Hug that knee back into your chest. One last time. And then hug both those knees into your chest. Whew. And then release those feet down just so it's going to feel really good. We're just going to dig our elbows and our heels into the mat. We're just going to lift our hips high for bridge pose. Just to stretch these hip flexors out. Go ahead and lower down. And windshield lift your knees. Left and right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab that strap. And we're going to put our strap around, like I said, the sole or ball of your foot or the heel, whatever feels best for you. So I'm going to put it around the sole of my foot because I like the way that that feels. And then I'm going to straighten my leg out. Now, I am a tight person, so I have a bent thigh here. You do not have to straighten your leg out. You can bend your leg. So I'm going to keep my leg bent. I'm going to reach my hands up. Then I'm going to keep my shoulders in the mat. So again, we don't want to be here. We want our head and our shoulders comfortable on the mat. We do not want to be white knuckling these straps either. So we're pulling our thigh closer to us, and we're kicking our heel away from us. Breathing here. While pulling all of our toes back into our shins. When you're ready, both straps are going to go into your left hand. Your right hand's going to come onto your right hip, just like before. You're going to release a little bit of the strap, like an inch or so, and then you're going to open over to the left. Woo, and there are my toes. So you're going to open here. You can pull with that elbow if you want to. So this is no activity. This is a lot of activity. My right hip and right shoulder are still comfortable in the mat. Breathing here, stretching, pulling all those toes into my shins. Good thing my feet are clean. Okay, we're going to come all the way back to center. One more time, we're going to pull on that strap, pull those shoulders into the mat. Get a good stretch here. Kick through that heel. And then release. Whew, for the other side. Okay. Here we are. I'm pulling my leg in. My shoulders are on the mat. I'm kicking my heel away from me. And I'm breathing. And I'm not white knuckling these straps. My left leg is long. My right leg is working. So I'm not just pulling my leg in towards me. I'm pulling it in and I'm kicking it to the sky. But my arms are almost free. We're going to put both straps into our right hand. Left hand comes on the left hip. We're going to release a little bit and then open up to the right. Whew. So I'm pulling on the strap. Pulling my toe into my shin. Breathing here. Getting a stretch on the inside of my right thigh. And when you're ready, come all the way back to center. Pull that strap one more time. Kick that heel away from you one more time. Whew, and then release. We're gonna come into that bridge pose again. So walk your heels in. Do a little crunch up. Make sure that your knees aren't splaying out wide. Dig your elbows and your heels into the mat and lift your hips away from the floor. Bridge pose. Stretching out these hip flexors right here. Drop your hips down and windshield wipe your knees. Left and right. This feels so good. This is my favorite thing to do. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna rock up into a seat and we're gonna find downward facing dog. You're gonna need your strap, and so push it aside but not too far away. We're gonna find our child's pose. So rock onto your knees and find a child's pose. Breathe in here. Plant the hands. Come up into your tabletop. Flip the toes. Pike the hips. Downward facing dog. We're going to come to stand. Bend the knees. Come up on the tippy toes and look in between your hands and step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold deeper. Let that head completely hang. Inhale yourself to the sky. Hands up, look up. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Okay, go ahead and grab your strap. Again, we're going to do the exact same thing standing. So you're going to take your strap and you're going to take it around the sole or ball or heel of your left foot. So we're standing. Roll your shoulders back, pull your ribs in, and lift your leg up. So first, we're starting here. My leg doesn't go very high right now. I'm going to start to walk my hands forward, not rounding my back to get there, staying long and tall. And then when I'm ready, my strap is going into my left hand, my right hand is going onto my right hip. Open up your leg to the left. Here. Here. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do this. You want to be long and stable and just open. Hand can come out for balance if you'd like to. Whew. Come back to center. Use both straps. See if you can lift the leg higher. Whew. And then drop it down. And then here's where I kind of just like shimmy. Left and right. Okay, other side. Ready when you are. Go ahead and take your strap, put it around the sole or the ball of the right foot. So left foot's planted, standing tall. Lift that leg up. Our elbows are pulling back and our shoulders are back. And then we reach our fingers long without rounding. So we're still tall, shoulders are pulling back. Both straps go into the right hand, left hand goes onto the left hip. When you're ready, open up. So we're here, and then here. Breathing. Whew. And if you lose your balance, that's A-okay. When you're ready, come back to center. Use both hands, get that leg a little bit higher, and then release it down. Shake everything. No more strap. Move that strap out of the way. Come to the front of your area, wherever that may be. Inhale, sweep your hands all the way to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down, reach for those toes. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold deeper, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into your plank, and then I want you to take it to straight to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg to the sky, and we're gonna find our pigeon pose. So bring your right knee to your right wrist, drop your back knee, step your back leg back, untuck those toes. Come up all the way onto your fingertips, roll the shoulders back, open the chest, and then lower down. Breathing here. This is a love it or hate it pose. Some students love this posture. Some students have to hate this posture before they love this posture. I hated this posture for a very long time, and I still don't love it, but I hate it a lot less. The big thing here is that you don't want to feel like you're doing this. You want your left hip to be pulling towards the floor, but not so much to be doing something like this. You want your hips to be square. You want your shoulders to be square, and you don't want to be like dropping down. You want your shoulders to be holding you, and your arms to be holding you. Unless, of course, you can reach easily to the floor. But I cannot. Breathe in here. When you're ready, plant your hands into the mat. Untuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Find your downward facing dog. You can walk the dog here, bending one knee and bending the other. And then we're going to go into the opposite side. Lift the left leg to the sky. Find pigeon on the other side. So left knee to left wrist. Step your back leg back. Untuck your back toes. Press yourself all the way up. And then lower down. Again, you don't want to be dropping off here. You want to be square. And you kind of want your shoulders to hold you. Breathing here. When you're ready, press your hands into the mat. We're going to find our downward facing dog. Untuck your back toes and lift your back knee. One fluid motion, downward facing dog. When you're ready, drop your knees onto the mat. Knees together, heels together. Bring your hands around, grab your heels. Let yourself breathe. When you're ready, press yourself up into a seat. You can close your eyes if you'd like to. You can have your hands on your knees, palms facing down or up, or you can bring your hands into prayer at heart and center in Anjali Mudra with the thumbs pressed against the chest. I see the light in you, and I honor you. And my only hope is that you see the light in me and honor me back. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, so much. So today we learned how to use a strap both lying on our back and standing. We basically did the same exact pose when we were lying on the ground versus when we were standing, and you'll find that a lot when you come into the studio. Or when you do yoga, you do the same exact thing when you're sitting on the ground or when you're lying on the ground versus when you're standing up. And so a lot of times I hear students say, oh no, Bri, I can't do that, I'm not flexible enough. But then when they get on the floor, all of a sudden they can reach their toes or do something that they were doing just standing. So it's just flipping your perspective a little bit. Happy flowing, guys, and as always, I love moving with you. Thank you, I'll see you next time.